Virgo compatibility. Which signs are most compatible? If you need a helping hand, look for Virgos. These intelligent, hardworking members of the zodiac love to help others. In relationships, however, taking care of others is just one of Virgo's appealing traits. If you're wondering who tender-hearted Virgo is compatible with, let us be your guide. In this article, we'll give you the lowdown on Virgo compatibility by doing the following. Describing the core traits of the Virgo star sign. Explaining the character traits that make for a good and bad match for Virgo. Ranking Virgo compatible signs from least to most compatible. Offering 3 key takeaways for a Virgo in love. Let's take a look. Getting to know Virgos is the first step in understanding why certain signs are Virgo compatible and others aren't. Virgo core traits. Virgo, born August 23 to September 22, is an earth sign ruled by the planet Mercury, making this star sign highly communicative and intellectual. Virgos will often dedicate themselves to a particular job, project, or hobby with relentlessness, setting the highest standards and rules for themselves. Virgos tend to be meticulous, too. They're the ones known for making sure everything is in its proper place. This intellectual precision and eye for detail makes Virgo an excellent project manager and problem solver. These careful thinkers can just as easily be found in the boardroom or behind the scenes of a nonprofit, ensuring that big plans go off without a hitch. A Virgo tends to act as self-appointed CEO of their family as well. Able to store the entire family schedule on the shelf of their spacious memory. Even though Virgos like to lead, they're also known for being modest and reserved. Virgos like to cultivate atmospheres that feel safe, intentional, and peaceful. Thoughtful Virgo is known for being a patient parent and partner who is eager to share what they're exploring with loved ones, and sees family as an endless opportunity to learn about the world through the eyes of others. When a Virgo gets off kilter, this star sign can become overly perfectionistic and judgmental. Feeling out of control may send Virgo into overdrive as they try to force their lives back into order by over-researching, overthinking, and planning everything down to the last detail. A Virgo's neurotic streaks can be tempered by more flexible loved ones who can help this star sign take a breath, look at the bigger picture, and realize that they don't have to bear the weight of the world on their shoulders. What makes a good match for Virgo? Virgo compatible signs tend to exhibit certain character traits that Virgos find attractive. To understand Virgo compatibility, you need to be aware what traits Virgos value in their friends and partners. We'll help you get a handle on what makes a good match for Virgo by exploring 5 Virgo compatible traits below. Trait 1, Curiosity. One of Virgo's defining traits is their thirst for knowledge. Virgo is a lifelong learner, diving headfirst into the rabbit holes in search of new ideas or skills. The world is Virgo's research site, and Virgos enjoy observing people, nature, and everything in between. They also like to make mental catalogs of these tidbits, so you definitely want a Virgo on your quiz team. A Virgo loves nothing more than a friend or partner who doubles as co-researcher, and they're drawn to people who share their insatiable curiosity. A curious partner brings more interesting content into a Virgo's life, which is perfect for a person who delights in collecting new ideas and observations. Trait 2, Lightheartedness. Virgos tend to be a bit tense, and their need for neatness can keep them running on a hamster wheel of cleaning, organizing, and fixing. Though our word, relax, doesn't fit into their vocabulary. That's why a more laid-back partner can help a Virgo loosen up. A Virgo has faith in their own fastidiousness, so allowing themselves to rest can make a Virgo feel totally out of control. A friend or partner who's able to live in the present, laugh at life, and hang up the hamster wheel can help Virgo see that it's safe to take a day off. Trait 3, Caring. As the zodiac's biggest helper, a Virgo likes to surround themselves with other sensitive, caring people. The best friends and partners for Virgos are people who love to take care of others as well. Virgos are fixers and caretakers, and they tend to attract people who need caretaking. When Virgo meets a nurturer out in the wild, it can feel like they've found a rare kindred spirit. A Virgo likes to be partnered with someone who understands their fussing and fretting over others and jumps in to help out with caretaking duties. To Virgos, a nurturing spirit is especially important in a long-term partner that they want to have a family with. Virgo's family-oriented personality pairs well with another who will dedicate themselves to caring for those they love. Trait 4, Level-headedness. A Virgo is loath to live in anything resembling a state of chaos. The less in control Virgo feels, the more this star sign tends to think the sky is falling. Virgos are perfectionists, remember? That means they don't handle upheaval well. Virgos tend to crumble when they start spiraling, which can impact their mental health. Enter a level-headed lover. Who can tell neurotic Virgo that the sky is, in fact, intact, and their panic may be premature? Virgo needs someone to provide perspective when things don't go their way, and a partner who has more of an eye for the forest than the trees can assuage Virgo's fears with a bird's-eye view. Trait 5, Compassion. Virgos are very sensitive, which means they don't open up to others much. While they're comfortable showing love and care to others, they tend to be more defensive when it comes to their own emotions. Such a loving heart is easily bruised. And Virgos tend to build walls around their feelings in order to protect themselves. While Virgo may want to express their emotions, they often don't know how, so a partner who is fluent in emotional communication can draw Virgo out without making them feel violated. A partner who is patient and compassionate can help Virgos access the part of themselves they hide behind a strong exterior. Even though Virgos are patient and caring, that doesn't mean they can be friends with anyone. Here are some qualities that are big turn-offs for Virgos. What makes a bad match for Virgo? If we want to answer the question, who are Virgos compatible with, then we also have to examine the character traits that rub Virgo the wrong way. Below are 5 traits that make a bad match for Virgo. Trait 1, Unappreciativeness. A friend or partner who doesn't know how to show gratitude won't last long in a relationship with Virgo. Most compatible signs for these helpers of the zodiac will recognize that Virgo needs to feel appreciated in order to be happy. In relationships, a Virgo can grow resentful if it seems that their partner isn't grateful for how hard they work to take care of things. Sloppiness, disregard for a Virgo's system of keeping the home space clean and organized, or failing to notice the quality of a finished project may hurt a Virgo's feelings as well. All in all, a partner who doesn't have a knack for noticing and valuing a Virgo's particular talents will have a hard time living in harmony with this star sign. Trait 2, Lack of self-control. Virgos pride themselves on their restraint, modesty, and control. Those star signs who are indulgent, maximalist, and unapologetically free-spirited will end up irritating Virgos. For instance, a partner who's a compulsive shopper, eats the whole bag of M&Ms in one sitting, or never says no to a binge-watching marathon will drive a moderate, reserved Virgo nuts. To a Virgo, these behaviors seem like a lack of self-restraint. A Virgo thrives in security, so patterns of chaotic behavior are a big red flag. Trait 3, Dishonesty. Any hint of dishonesty is an immediate turn-off for Virgos, who are the researchers of the zodiac. A Virgo likes for every detail to be in order, and fancy footwork in the facts department puts Virgos on high alert. A Virgo's aversion to dishonesty extends to feelings as well as facts. A partner who seems to be hiding their true emotions will make Virgos suspicious. After all, a Virgo wants to care for the people they love. A friend partner who is willing to lay all cards on the table then hash each one out one by one will make Virgo feel safe and secure in a relationship. Trait 4, Flair for the dramatic. Virgos are modest and humble, and people who look for the limelight tend to rub Virgos the wrong way. Virgo doesn't like to be the center of attention, for good or for ill, so a partner who's always sprinting into the spotlight will make Virgo uncomfortable. Virgos are homebodies. Their personal space feels calm and secure, and they tend to venture out only for purposeful, intentional social pursuits, like a poetry reading, gallery opening, or fundraiser. Star signs who like to spend their time out on the town, making new acquaintances, and partying till dawn will wear a Virgo out. If those star signs also tend to bring the waterworks and the fireworks when interpersonal conflict arises, expect to see Virgo taking cover. A partner who can't maintain composure and communicate rationally during an argument will lose Virgo's respect and, most likely, the entire disagreement. Trait 5, Helplessness. Virgo is a natural helper, but there is a dark side to this star sign's tendency to jump at every opportunity to serve others. Partners who enjoy kicking back and putting up their feet may come to rely too heavily on Virgo's helpful nature to pick up their own slack. This can leave a Virgo feeling drained, and in a worst-case scenario, abused. Less particular types may look at Virgo's perfectionism and say, "Why should I do insert task here, when you do it so much better?" This leaves Virgo with double the work. While this dynamic puts an undue burden on hardworking Virgo, it also enables this bad behavior in their loafing lover. In other words, partners who can resist the urge to let Virgo do all the work will create a healthier dynamic with this star sign. And partners who aren't afraid to bluntly tell Virgo to sit down and let someone else do that, for once, get extra points. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel, like and share.